Congratulations, you've just turned 3 years old, which in lion terms means you've reached that awkward age where your mane is starting to grow in patchy clumps around your neck, like a teenager's first attempt at facial hair. You're feeling pretty good about yourself until your father, who up until now has tolerated your existence, suddenly gives you that look. You know the one. The "it's not me, it's you" breakup stare that means one thing: get out. That's right. After spending your cubhood being adorably tumbled by your sisters and enjoying the protection of your pride, you've hit lion puberty. And unlike human teenagers who might get grounded for staying out late, your punishment for growing up is permanent exile. Happy birthday. Your gift is homelessness and probable death. Your own father, the same lion who may have occasionally licked your head as a cub, now sees you as nothing more than a walking threat to his genetic dynasty. The pride you've called home your entire life? That's his harem now, buddy, and your competition. It doesn't matter that these lionesses include your own mother and aunts. In fact, that's precisely the problem. Nature has decided that incest is bad, correct? But its solution isn't family therapy. It's kicking your furry butt to the curb with no forwarding address. So there you are, standing at the edge of your former territory, watching as the pride you once called family casually turns their backs on you. Your sisters get to stay, of course. They'll remain home, handling the hunting, babysitting duties, and perpetuating the pride. You're now officially homeless, skillless, and essentially on nature's version of a sex offender registry, banned from approaching any females in your father's territory. Let's talk about your hunting abilities, shall we? They're pathetic. While your sisters were learning the art of the coordinated takedown from your mother, you were busy play fighting and developing your social media personality, by which I mean scent marking everything and practicing your roar. The females in your pride do 90% of the hunting, so you've basically spent your youth watching the equivalent of the Food Network instead of actually learning to cook. Your hunting success rate solo, a dismal 15 to 20%. You're more likely to go hungry than to catch dinner, which makes your sudden independence feel like being dropped in the wilderness with a plastic spoon and a good luck pat on the back. Oh, and that glorious mane you're so proud of? It's actually a giant "kill me" sign. In the Savanna heat, your fancy neck warmer raises your body temperature, making you overheat faster than your female counterparts. While lionesses can sprint and hunt in the blistering midday sun, you're panting under a bush like an overweight house cat. Your mane also makes you highly visible to both prey, who now see you coming from a mile away, and competitors, who can spot their next fight from the next territory over. It's like trying to survive a zombie apocalypse while wearing a tuxedo and a blinking LED hat. Your best hope for survival is to find other sad, rejected males like yourself and form a bachelor group, the lion equivalent of a college fraternity, minus the beer and plus a whole lot more Mortal Kombat. These bachelor alliances are less the Three Musketeers and more Survivor Savanna edition, where you might be voted off the island at any moment. Your new roommates are simultaneously your only friends and your future competitors. Trust issues? You'll develop them faster than your mane grew in. Food becomes your obsession, and not in a foodie Instagram way. You're permanently hungry because your hunting skills are trash, and you haven't got lionesses to feed you anymore. Remember when you used to swagger in after the ladies made a kill, shouldering them aside to eat first? Those days are gone. Now you're scrounging for scraps, stealing from hyenas who hunt in packs and can actually break your bones with their jaws, and occasionally catching warthogs if you're lucky. You'll lose up to 20% of your body weight during this exile period. That sleek, muscular physique you were so proud of, it's quickly replaced by visible ribs and a desperate look in your eyes. Sleep becomes a luxury you can't afford. In the pride, you could doze for up to 20 hours a day, secure in the knowledge that multiple pairs of eyes were watching for danger. Now every nap is a gamble. Close your eyes too long and you might wake up surrounded by a rival male coalition or hyenas looking to remove some competition. You're perpetually exhausted, perpetually hungry, and perpetually in danger. It's like insomnia, starvation, and paranoia decided to throw a party, and you're the only guest. Let's talk about territory. You don't have any. Every inch of viable lion real estate is already claimed by established males who are bigger, stronger, and more experienced than you. These are lions who have survived exactly what you're going through now and have the scars to prove it. Crossing into their territory is like walking into a biker bar wearing the wrong colors. It's not a question of if you'll get attacked, but how badly. Your options are limited to the territorial equivalent of a studio apartment in the bad part of town. Marginal areas with poor hunting, little water, and lots of danger. You'll be pushed into areas with high human activity, poachers and angry farmers, or places so resource poor that even hyenas turn up their noses. The lion equivalent of real estate agents would describe your living situation as challenging and an opportunity for those looking to embrace minimalist survival. Dating prospects? Forget about it. To mate, you need to take over a pride, which means challenging an established male who's probably 25% larger than you and has spent years perfecting the art of lion combat. Remember those play fights with your brothers? This isn't that. This is a fight to the death, or at least a serious injury. Only about 1 in 8 male lions ever successfully takes over a pride. The rest die trying or live their lives as nomads, the incels of the lion world, roaring into the void about how unfair the mating market is. If you somehow manage to defeat a pride male, congratulations. Your reward is a bunch of lionesses who absolutely hate you because the first thing you have to do is kill all their cubs. That's right. Those adorable bundles of spotted fur have to go because nature has decided that infanticide is a solid reproductive strategy. Nothing says, "I'm husband material," like murdering children on the first date. The lionesses will fight you to protect their cubs, so your victory comes with complementary lacerations, eye injuries, and the knowledge that your new wives would absolutely kill you if they could. Assuming you survive the takeover, your reign as king is shorter than most celebrity marriages. The average tenure of a male lion as pride leader is a mere 2-3 years before another younger, stronger male comes along and does to you exactly what you did to your predecessor. The circle of life isn't some beautiful harmonic balance. It's a brutal cycle of exile, starvation, violence, and replacement. You're essentially a temp worker in the role of pride male, just keeping the throne warm for the next guy. And let's not forget humans. Of all the predators you face, the most dangerous walks on 2 legs and carries a rifle. Trophy hunters specifically target male lions because of that photogenic mane you're sporting. You're walking around with the lion equivalent of a designer handbag on your head, making you the premium choice for wealthy dentists looking to compensate for something. Even if you avoid hunters, humans are encroaching on your territory, poisoning carcasses to protect their livestock and generally making your already difficult existence even more impossible. Disease is another fun party favor in your bag of life challenges. Without pride members to groom you, parasites make themselves at home in your fur. Ticks don't just itch, they carry diseases. Injuries from fights don't just hurt, they get infected. That toothache from when you broke a canine trying to take down a zebra by yourself? There's no lion dentist. You just suffer until the infection either resolves or kills you. Medical care consists entirely of licking your wounds and hoping for the best. Think about the statistics for a moment. More than 80% of male lions die during their nomadic phase. Let that sink in. You have an 80% chance of dying before you ever get to lead a pride. Those aren't odds. That's practically a guarantee with a small margin of error. You're playing a lottery where the prize is reproduction, and the cost of a ticket is probably your life. Like what you're hearing. Want more brutally honest animal facts that'll make your human problems seem like luxury complaints? Hit that subscribe button now. Because unlike a young male lion, you actually have choices in life beyond die now or die slightly later after a brief moment of reproductive success. So the next time you're feeling sorry for yourself because your Wi-Fi is slow or someone took your parking spot, remember the young male lion, kicked out of home at puberty, forced into homelessness and starvation, required to fight to the death for the chance to mate, destined to be replaced, and sporting a target on his back for both natural and human predators. Your bad day is his dream scenario. Welcome to adulthood, young male lion. The odds aren't just against you, They're actively plotting your demise while laughing at your attempts to survive. But hey, if you're that 1 in 8 miracle that beats the odds, you get to experience the joy of fatherhood for approximately 3 minutes before you need to start watching your back for the next challenger. The king's crown in the animal kingdom isn't just heavy, it's practically bolted to a guillotine.